Hey guys, so I found a new channel here on YouTube. She is Rosie and her channel is East of Eden. I will leave her channel link down below for sure because she is the inspiration of this video. I have been binging her videos now for the last couple of days, and I just had to go to the thrift stores today to pick up a bunch of supplies because what Rosie does is she makes collages. Let me just take this out of the bag. She makes collages out of magazines and picture books. Not like kids' picture books, but like more like educational picture book kind of things. And she makes them really interesting. And they just kind of like, for some reason, they just kind of speak to me. So I want to try my hand at doing something similar. So I picked up this stack of an assortment of magazine type books from the thrift store, and I'm really excited to go through these. So for the first bit of this video, I'm just going to go through and find pictures that inspire me, and then I'll come back and we'll chat about them. Alright, so this is the next day and I feel like I'm a little under the weather today, so that's why my voice might be a little bit off. But I have this collection of like bigger pieces and backgrounds that I found here, and then this pile is more of the smaller pieces or the pieces that will need to be cut down. And then I just did one image here of a woman with a camera. So this one I've already cut finally. I don't really have a good setup right now for like where to store all of these once they're cut and not being used, so I'll have to figure that out at some point. But for this video we are just going to try and make our very first surreal collage. Okay, so let's just go through some of the backgrounds, and I'll kind of talk through what some of my ideas have been for them. Some of them I don't have ideas for, but some of them I do. So this one I thought I could cut the boy out or cut the book out, and he could be like looking over like a landscape or something. This one I thought I could replace the honeycomb with some other kind of thing that would be funny for this person to be eating. This one I just really love this image. Like, I don't really want to cut it up because I just think it's beautiful. This one, there's a lot of text on this one, so I'd have to do like a lot of covering up on this one. So I'm not really sure if this one is exactly usable. One thing I would suggest is always, when you find something in a book that you like and you're like, I think this would be a good background, always check the back side because it might be something better. So I don't know, it depends on what my inspiration will do with this sheet, but I might use this side or I might use this side, we will see. This one I could use the galaxy for a background, and I can cut out this church too. This one, I kind of want to take the inspiration from the ad itself and like cut her dress out and put something else in the background. I think that could be really interesting, and then I could put something else in the front here. The only thing is this text blurb is in the way, so I'd have to like figure out a way to cover it up with something else. I'm not really sure. I ended up finding doubles of this one. It was in a different magazine, so the print color is different and obviously the size is different, but I really, really love this image. I think it's beautiful and could do really cool things as a background. This one I thought would be really interesting. I could either use these separately or together as one piece, and she could be like, I don't know, painting a landscape that goes behind them. They could be like these really giant ladies and this landscape behind them. That would be really cool. Or I could just use one at a time. So yeah, I could just have one lady in an image. Thought that was neat. I don't have any ideas for this guy, but he's there. This one, I just thought this vintage ad would be super interesting if I I don't know, like cut out the Hot Pockets and put something else behind there. I think that could be really interesting. I'm not really sure how to execute that exactly, but I thought the bones of the idea are there for that. This one, I mean, I could cut the window out and then put something else in the background, or I could just cut her out and put her on a different background. Something like that. This one, I thought he was a really quirky dude with a camera. I thought that would be kind of funny. And then there's a lot of smoking ads in the old catalogs and magazines, but I don't really think I could make use of this properly, but I really like this guy. This was a really strange image, and I like because a lot of surreal art, like that's kind of the point, is strangeness, but like if you look closely at it, this image has been edited severely. Like this looks like a man's arm, and then this broom is like super wavy, and like so there's been some serious distortion in this image to begin with, so I'm not really sure where I could take this, but I thought it could be funny. Yeah, I like a lot of these ideas. I just don't, I managed to get 2 of these TVs, so I can play with that idea. I just don't know what, oh, I like this train. The train is cool. Just don't know what, and I'm trying to find the picture, and I'm not finding it, but I guess I'll do that on a different video. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of space books, so I don't have much for this doesn't need to be so big. For planets, I need to find some space books so that I can increase my planet stash and my galaxy stash. But yeah, there's a lot of good options here, so I'm just gonna have to go through and find something that speaks to me, and then I guess I'll come back. Okay, I have the makings of an idea. So I want to use this picnic table, and I think I'm going to cut the whippet out and put him in this chair, and then the snake in this chair. I'll have to figure out somehow to hide this end, and then the gorilla in this next chair. And then I want to put this alien at the back. I think his hand is going to be way too big, but it could be funny. So, I mean, let's just start cutting these ones out, and then I'll have to find 2 more characters to go into these chairs. So, yeah, let's just get cutting. Okay, so I got the dog cut out, and I cut out some slits around this chair, and I just want to see how this works. Just thinking something like that. And he really covers up the would-be person behind. So I'm wondering if I see, he's not oriented the right way though. I'm wondering what kind of character I can put behind that will might spill out so that you can see him properly. Or if I just leave that chair blank, I'm not super sure. But so far, I think this is working out. Got him there. Now let's continue on. Okay, I've been trying to get this gorilla to fit somewhere. I think he's too big for this back chair. So I was gonna put him here. But even, I mean, it's not a perfect fit. I don't love it. I don't know how I would work it. Could I put this arm in the back? Well, that's a little bit better. I don't mind that as much. I could maybe just slit this a bit. And really have him nestled in there with his baby. Because I had him in here and he fit good, but perhaps I will have to fit him in the next seat, which actually kind of works as well. So he could be sitting in that seat, or like I wish he fit better here, but he really doesn't fit all that well. I'm not sure. I kind of, now that I tucked the arm in the bottom there, I kind of like him sitting here with his little baby. So I think I might keep the gorilla there. Now I'm gonna keep this guy nearby, but let's see what we can do with this alien. All right, I got this alien cut out. Let's see. Well, he might actually work, because his weird hand with the glue stick, or with the bingo dauber, is going to be hidden by this flower centerpiece, so this could actually work. If the trim job, oh yeah, it did. Worked out pretty nice. Okay, let's see how our alien friend fits in. Oh, that's cool. Well, I definitely like the alien in the back here. That's very cool. Actually, there might be some trimming to do by his arm. Yeah, that's really cool. I like the alien there. I think we could just use one more animal here and leave a couple of these seats empty, because they look fine empty. Let's just see, because I really did like how this snake looked here, and if we keep the snake here, then we can see the alien's hand. Let's just see which one is better. So I was thinking something like that. Then we can see his hand. But then maybe it doesn't make sense because we don't know what his hand is supposed to be doing. But the snake fits pretty good there. I like him weaving in the arm. Or do we like the gorilla there better? And then we need, in my clippings that I was looking through, most of the animals I found were facing left. So I don't know if there's a thing about like photographing animals facing left, but in the ones that I had, most of them were. I need one that's facing right. So let's look back into our books and see what we can find. Okay, I found these two guys. So a kangaroo or a fox. I think the fox looks a bit too small. The kangaroo might work really good. Let's just cut them out and see what we think. Oh, actually, I think he fits really good. I like his arms hanging out over the edge. My next question is the background, like just this white sky. would I try and cut it out and put like, I could cut out all these trees too and just keep this big weird one and the big ones, just keep the big ones and cut out the background ones, and then put some kind of like, I really want to do that, put a galaxy sky in the back. I feel like that'll just like complete the image because it's weird, and right now the background looks super normal. I think we should try that. So I'm gonna put these guys back in my stash. And I'm gonna cut out the background, and then we're gonna have to find some kind of galaxy. Let's see if we can do some narrowing down. I quite liked this one. Yeah, not, I thought it was funny, but no, I don't think we'll go with that. And is that it? Oh, yeah, the Disneyland one. And then this moon one. Okay, so I think I like the contrasting backgrounds better, so I don't think we'll do this one. So yeah, what we've got here now is like a Disneyland background, which actually it might be too busy because we do have all these animals and you're like, I don't know where to look. So okay, maybe we won't do Disneyland. So it looks like we're keeping with the original idea I had, which was space. Now it's just a matter of, do we want more of a red tone? Do we want the planet? That's actually Earth, but do we want Earth on its own? Or do we want, I guess this is also Earth. Do we want Earth? See, this I think again is drawing too much attention up here. You're like, should I be looking at this or should I be looking down here? So again, we're back to this, and let's put some of our characters in here just roughly, just to see what we think. Okay, that's pretty funny. Okay, I don't think this reads as well, so I think we have decided, I have decided, maybe one day if I get more comfortable with lives and I get more practice with, this stuff, maybe I will do a live sometime, and then that way you guys can like properly shout out your opinions. So yeah, I think I'm gonna grab this background. I'm pretty excited about this idea. Yeah, I like it. Okay, I've let it sit here flattening for a little bit. I think what Rosie does is she puts this on some kind of cardstock backing so that it's a little bit stronger, and I would really like to do that because I quite enjoy how this turned out. But I don't have any cardstock, so I'm just going to have to do the trimming and leave it kind of as is, I guess. When I get cardstock, I could always just mount it on there after the fact, which I might very well do. But for now, we'll just go with this. I think the whippet is a little too leaned over, but I wanted to see some of his leg over here just to really sell it. So he had to kind of lean over a bit, but yeah, otherwise I quite like this tea party. It's pretty fun. I like how the background turned out. Yeah, overall, I'm just pretty happy with this. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys would have picked a different background for this one, and I hope to do another video like this sometime because this was a lot of fun, and I've got a lot of magazines now, so I want to make use of them. Yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!